Hello everybody and welcome back to Manchester United on PES 2020. We have got the second leg of the Europa League tie against AC Milan, where we absolutely destroyed them at home 6-0. Then we have got a away game with Norwich, and then we have got Spurs. The table at the moment looks like this. We are top, Spurs are second. A win against Spurs will see us closer to that title. So first up then, we are going to go straight into the AC Milan simulator game. We're 6-0 up, we expect to win. Just have a quick look at the two sides there. We have got David De Gea in goal. We've got Wan-Bissaka, Bailey, Maguire, Rojo. Pogba, Gomez is going to feature in this game. Sancho and Rashford out on the wings, and Greenwood and Depay up front. But looking at that Milan side, it's the Christmas tree effect. That is quite solid, and they don't want any, but we should be able to get round them. But they are charging through the middle. So we will see the first 10 minutes of the game, and then we shall disappear. In fact, I might play this on highlights, 3D highlights for the first 10 minutes. Well, this is a different view. We've had 1 minute already. It's a ball over the top. Bailey with a good header. Maguire over to Rashford. Nicely played. Rojo's going to get a game today as well. Wasn't feeling it really, to be perfect. That's a beautiful ball though. Mason Greenwood almost getting in on it. And that's within the first 5 minutes. Away goal would do us no end of good. But being 6-0 up, they've got to score 7 to get anything out of the game. And hope we don't score in the meantime. And there we have it. It is 5-1 away from home. We've absolutely destroyed them. A lot of goals flying left, right and centre, but it's been hard worked, so we'll see the goals. We've had to wait for the 46th minute goal, but Sancho with a beautiful goal. Wonderful stuff. It all broke loose in the second half. Greenwood, the goal scorer. Rashford running down the side. Beautiful cross in, and Mason Greenwood again, another headed goal. Pye scoring this time off Greenwood. They're forming quite a good. I think no matter who plays up front, they all help each other, and it'd be interesting to see how far these strikers do come. And Depay isn't going to miss from there, is he? Sancho now scoring as well. Rashford again, the provider. He's getting a few assists in there, and it's very. It takes onto his right foot. It's very similar to his other goal. That's 2 goals for Sancho. Kessie gets 1 back for AC Milan. This manager's going to be sacked in the morning, that's for sure. It punches out De Gea stupidly, but he should have caught it. He should never have punched it out like that. And Greenwood rounding it off in the 98th minute. There's a play gone down there. Who is that? That's rather worrying. Rojo with the assist, and Greenwood, that's his hat-trick, I think. I think that is his hat-trick. Well done, sir. 84 passes, 75 completed. That's really good. 64% possession. We just kind of dominated that game. Greenwood at 7.5 with 3 goals. 7.5. Is that all? Greenwood, star man. No, he only scored 2 goals, Greenwood. I'm sure he scored 3, but no, 2 goals. But 11-1. Nobody's going to want to play us. Ajax win 3-2. 3-0. The second leg, they've done really well to come back from 2-0 down. Espanyol win 6-5, and Everton not quite getting there. It's just that first leg result really doing them in, and they bow out. We have drawn Espanyol in the semi-finals. Ajax will play Olympiacos, and once again we shall simulate the first game and then possibly play the second game, depending how well it goes from the first leg. But if we do get to the final, we will be playing the final. Just have a look who is top goal scoring in the Europa League. It is Depay, quite convincingly. He's going for the golden boot. Greenwood and Martial are not far behind in 3rd and 4th spot, and we've got even Rashford out there in 10th. And just have a look also at the assists. I'm sure it's going to be Depay. No, Greenwood, Depay, Rashford and Martial. Wow. But Greenwood is up there all on his own, two ahead of Depay and Rashford. Wow, that is something, that is. Let's have a quick look at some messages. Rashford's got an injury. Oh dear, expected time sometime in April. It's round about now, actually. Needless to say, he needs to be left out of all matches and training. You don't think? Well, that is a bitter blow. Norwich coming up. Let's forward on to the next game. Away to Norwich. We've got De Gea in goal. We've got Maguire, Bailey, Shaw comes back, Bissaka. We've got Fred coming in for Pogba this time round. James is on for the injured Rashford. Sancho, Maddison in for Gomez, Depay and Martial back up front. We're going to want to steamroll past these guys. The Premiership is in our grasp. Beautiful setting there at Carrow Road and Norwich City versus Manchester United. Oh, team photo. Well, you're going to be relegated soon, so you may as well take it. Norwich to kick off. Of course they do. Martial bearing down on them. We're going to try and see if we can get a good score here. We need some goals. Not that we haven't got enough of them already. We just want to play nice football, passing it around. Get used to the players, get used to the ball. Maddison's there, is it? Oh, it's a poor ball, but Sancho does win it. Oh, it gets in between them. Not quite getting there, though. He loses out. That's poor. Maguire just runs past Pookie. Or Pookie. We do get the block in. Oh, nicely done. What was that? I didn't know I had it in me. Depay. Into the middle once again. Through ball. And Sancho bangs it in. 13 minutes gone. We are ahead 1-0. We're not messing around. We're getting a sight on goal. We are going to just shoot. The goalkeeper was nowhere. I wonder how many Sancho's got this season. Let's take another look. It's a good ball in. A lot of passing around. Finding all our players. And the great ball there. Sancho just keeps running and he just hammers it past the goalkeeper. James. It's closing. Oh, it's a good block almost. I thought he had him there. Oh, Bailey, well done, son. Let's header it. Fred, nicely done. Straight to Martial, mind. There's a through. Oh, I'm not sure where he was heading for that one, but he wants the return. Handball. Always missed it. Dan James, he came in on the back post. Absolutely missed it. I'm sure that wasn't the ball I was trying to play. I was trying to dink it into the centre, and it just goes past. And Dan James, well, gets it all wrong. We'll stand him up. We don't want them to do anything untoward. Sancho, nice to Maddison. That's a great ball out wide. Down the line. Bissaka's not going to get there, is he? Although he could win it, but they do play it out though. And these are proving to be tougher than Bournemouth almost. No reason why. Sancho. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed the sitter. That should have been better. The great play by Depay. Managed to hang on to it by 4 players around him. And see how close. That's well wide. Half-time stats look good reading so far. We'll play it all the way back. That's poor. What are you doing? Oh my word, what happened there? Corner ball for Norwich. Let's get this ball away. And again, the winner header. We're not jumping with it at all. Maguire, that should have. You should have had that. No, it's Dan James actually. Got out jumped. Probably the smallest person on the pitch, Dan James. Another corner. Passes completed 88%. Okay. Right, we're done. Right, okay. Is it? We'll just pump it up. It's a good kick. We'll find Depay, who just stands there and just leaves it. Oh, that's well played. Pookie with the shot straight into the arms of De Gea. Bissaka into Maddison. Oh, wow, what was that? Didn't know we had that in his locker. And we have the through ball, Martial. And there's the finish. Top left-hand corner. He's not going to miss. The goalkeeper's not going to reach it. And Martial is back scoring once again. Depay hasn't seemed to have scored for ages. It's a good through ball. And that's a very good finish. Very good finish. And it's a good tackle by Sancho. Oh, it's just got taken out. Referee, you're going to book him? Come on, book him. They're going for Fair Play Award. We'll just plus it down to Bissaka. Down the line. Not quite getting there, but you can run it yourself. We haven't made any substitutions, so we might just do that now. He's looking rather tired. Depay is tired though, to be fair, so we might take him off. We're going to bring in Greenwood. Mata is not on form at the moment, but we're going to play him anyway. And Dan James maybe. Who can we bring in for Dan James? Sancho's just been taken off, hasn't he? We can't bring anybody in for Dan James. Maddison can come off though. And we're going to bring in McTominay. Fred on the ball. Into McTominay. Can we find anybody on the right hand side? We do. Wan-Bissaka. Go on down the line. Oh, you can run. You can run. Oh, you're running. Let's get that ball in. Oh, misses it. Greenwood. The ball. I'm not sure if the ball was actually for him though. Maybe it was. Fred now. We're going to have another opportunity to Dan James. Down the line. Shaw comes in. Plays it out wide. McTominay, go and have a shot. There he goes. Oh, it's a good stop though. 90th minute. It's going to be 2-0. And well, a win's a win in this game. And it should have been a bloodbath in this game, but it wasn't to be. Let's see how we fared. 69 passes this time, 60 successful. So we're getting a lot more of the ball. 60% possession, which is going to always be good. But 9 interceptions to their 7, which is always a deciding factor. But Sancho a 7.5. Martial a 7. Wan-Bissaka a 4.5. Now, I think that's harsh. He was up and down that line. Very harsh. Bournemouth lose to Chelsea. Wolves draw with Leicester. Villa beat Sheffield United. And Southampton and West Ham share the honours. Everton, Newcastle draw as well. Man City win. Liverpool win. Tottenham beat Arsenal. So it looks like Arsenal could be out of the race altogether now. But Tottenham are breathing down at our necks. Who we got next? And Palace and Brighton. 4 points clear. We have got 4 games remaining and we're almost at the finish line. Tottenham coming up next. Is there any news off that game? I don't think there will be. Straight into the Tottenham game it is. Just a couple of changes. Mata's going to continue, but he's going to be in the attacking midfielder role this time. And Greenwood comes in to replace Depay. Depay had an awful game, to be fair. He wasn't really in it, and his form's just gone down a little bit. So whether he's got a cold or not, I've got no idea. But apart from that, the side is the same, apart from the 2 changes. So let's kick off, and let's get 3 points, and let's win this title. Spurs come to the fray. Are they going to try and beat us at home? I hope not. It's been tough against the last couple of games we've played. We just don't seem to be finding the form after that 5-1 drubbing or 11-1 aggregate score against Milan. They just seem to have gone off the rails a little bit, and we don't seem to keep that in. De Gea didn't want to move for that. Let's James just go out to him. Cross comes in. Wow, why did we leave it? Why did he duck? Did De Gea shout at him? I don't think he did, because I didn't hear him. We'll go down the line. Sancho to Martial now. James. And Greenwood's gone. And James is going to have a go. Oh, flashes it wide. It's good play back from Greenwood. He wasn't comfortable going for it himself, but he does play it back to James. He could have gone for goal there. Plays it back, and James' first time shot. Bit rash. But the effort was there all the same. Tottenham have got a decent side. The fact that they are lying in second spot tells you the story. Ahead of Man City as well. Dan James, you can sprint him. You can get him. Go on, son. Let's have Fred have a go at him instead. Where's our fullbacks? He's gone in all the way. Shell. Cross comes in. Oh, I tell you what, that's a very good save. And we were almost 1-0 down. How on earth was he allowed to run down that line, cut inside through all them players and still get the ball in? That's a good ball and a brilliant header, but De Gea just as brilliant. Corner ball. Let's get this away now, guys. Come on. Ericsson puts it in. We're not under it. It's a free header and it's over the bar. Very poor. Yeah, well wide as well, actually, not over the bar. We're not getting the ball here, guys. Tottenham are playing really... Oh, Maguire, well done, son. Plays it out wide to Greenwood. And then finds Martial, who's offside. It's close call. How close was that? Oh, it's a leg. It's a leg. Oh, something. Dele Alli's on there. He's going to have a go. Not if Dan James can help it. Play it out wide. Played it out to Dan James, who gets in front of his man. He's going to have a go. Let's have a go with Dan James. On goal. What a finish outside the area. He lets fly. Where was Depay? On the bench. But Dan James gets in on the act. And could this be the game that does settle the Premiership? 3 games left after this one. We're in charge. 1-0 to the good. Lloris is absolutely fuming, but we're going to have another look at this. It's a great play into the centre. Dan James a bit short, but he does win it. And he just has a go. Look at that. It just opens up for him. And wow, what a smack. We're 1-0 to the good. Short ball to Rose. Martial tries to win it. Not successful in doing that. Wanyama. Bailey. And Kane has a strike. Corner ball. And they are getting ever so close. It's only De Gea keeping them out. We'll play inside. Dan James is wanting it. He's got it. Oh, this is a beautiful play. And that's a through. But oh, he's away. Should be past the goalkeeper. He's not going to miss it there at all. And we're 2-0 to the good. Surely this Premiership title is coming to Old Trafford. It's needed. It's deserved. And we've just absolutely... well, we've stood fast. And we're not letting them through at all. And the youngsters are piling the misery on Tottenham. Let's see that once again. So good one-touch football and beautiful distribution from Martial there. That's a very, very good take and a very, very good goal. We're 2-0 up, guys. And the Premiership is just almost there. Let's start this second half. Tottenham to kick off. Doesn't quite get a foot in. The shots. Oh, De Gea with another massive save. Danny Rose plays it forward. Harry Kane. He's coming forward now. And he just gets taken out virtually. And that's beautiful play. And the tell what, we are looking really good. That's the ball over the top to Shaw. Should be down the line to Dan James. He should be able to sprint past his man. We know he's got the speed. Let's get this ball up. Back post. Centre. Oh, what a cross. Finds Martial unmarked at the far corner. Wow, this is a beautiful masterclass of byline and cross. That's all it is. Straight to the byline and then just chip it in. Middle of the box. Middle of the goal. You're not going to miss that. I don't know how I feel about lifting the Premiership. We've not lifted it in how long for United at the moment. It's a case we're not really seeing it. Sanchez plays it all the way back to Lloris. He's pumps it up. We should be up behind it. We're not. Harry Kane's there. Maguire gets a foot in and then loses out. He gets it back. Ericsson with the free kick. Greenwood standing in front of him. We're not getting there. Oh, towering header from Maguire there. Mata, let's close him down. We do win it. Going wide. Nice. Martial. Over the top. There's a ball, and I think that's a little bit too close to the goalkeeper there. Lloris just comes out and gets it with ease there. Plenty of time. Ericsson controls it beautifully. Plays it into Dele Alli. We're giving him a little bit too much room there. There we go. We just take our time. We just play it over to the far side. Who do we bring on? Who's tired? Greenwood's absolutely knackered, but we've got nobody to play up front really. We're going to bring Pogba in for Fred, who's playing really well, and we're going to bring Chong in as well actually. On the right hand side, a little bit of youth, and then we're going to bring McTominay in for Mata as well. There we go. 3 changes. Let's knock this ball out. There we go. And we'll get them changes on. Oh, Chong's there, look. Should be able to play that into this. Oh, tried to get it into the centre. I think he saw Martial coming and it wasn't quite right. And Tottenham come at us again. To be fair, on Tottenham's account, they haven't stopped. But on our point of view, we've been the better side. Greenwood tries to get past Sanchez. It wasn't happening. And that is it. Manchester United 3, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Premiership, I can feel in my hands. 3 games to go and we are on fire. Martial takes his top off. Nice little red vest there. 45% possession, not the best. And 48 passes, but a lot less than Spurs. 7.5 for Martial and Greenwood. De Gea gets a 7. James gets a 7.5 as well. Well done to him. Other results. Chelsea beat Norwich. Leicester beat Bournemouth. That's a good result for them. Wolves win. West Ham win. Let's have a look. Southampton win. Everton beat Burnley. Man City draw with Watford, so they're falling out of the race at the moment, and Liverpool could steal that third spot. Arsenal 4-2 against Palace as well. 7 points ahead. We've got 3 games left. A win and we win the title. That could be in the next episode. How exciting. See who we have got in that game, because it could be the Premiership win. Right, it's the do or die decider now. Let's see what happens. It's the Europa League next, so we may just as a little treat for almost winning the Premiership. How do you feel about a potential title winning match? It's just the beginning for us, I think it is. Of course it is. It's no surprise to anyone, and we want to win the title as possible. But looking ahead of the remaining matches, we're confident we can win all of them to the end of the season. Get in. So we may simulate this Espanyol game, because then when we come back, we've got Palace away, which will be a most pivotal game, that one. So let's crack on. Let's simulate this next game. We do have an offer in come for Phil Jones, and to be perfectly honest, he's not playing, so we're going to accept it. We're going to let him go. He's gone for about 10 million, and we release £45,000. If we was doing it another season, then it would all come in handy, and these are the players we would want to get rid of. Even Rojo as well. 5 million is being offered on the table. He did play in the last one. He did okay, because we were struggling at that left back. Who wanting West Brom? I tell you what, just for the sake of it, we're going to let him go as well. Accept terms. Bye bye, Rojo. Right, let's move along to the Espanyol game. We're going to, as a treat, we are going to play that one, just so we can, just in case we need to play it in the next episode. So let's go to coach mode, shall we? We got a couple of changes. Romero comes in, Texera comes in, Fosu Mensah. We've got Pogba for Fred, Chong comes in for Sancho, Mata stays where he is, and Depay comes in for Martial. We've got a lot of players that are feeling a little bit under the weather, so we're just going to swap them out and bring these guys in, and we're going to kick off, and hopefully we can get some sort of result leading for us to take with us back to Old Trafford. We're in the RCDE Stadium. It is semi-final day, first leg. We are going to go into simulation mode, 10 minutes in, and then we shall see where we are at, see if we can destroy this team as well. It is a semi-final, so I would expect it to be a little bit harder, but we have got a quality side even with the youngsters. Right, 10 minutes in, we'll see you after the game, hopefully with some goals. And there we have it, a resounding 4-0 victory away from home. This team is far too good for this competition, it has to be said. But 4-0, Greenwood with a hat-trick. Let's see them goals. We did have to wait quite a while, 37 minutes though for the first goal to appear. Depay with what else, an assist, but Greenwood gets past his man straight through the goalkeeper though. He should have saved it. 49 minutes straight after half time, Dan James with the assist. It's nicely played, and a good spin around by Dan James as well, and Greenwood slots in once again. We'll take that. Look at that, the goalkeeper does stand no chance whatsoever, and Greenwood completing his hat-trick. 10 minutes later, Depay with yet another assist. Greenwood is absolutely solid in front of goal. Look at that. And then we finish off with Depay. Chong getting in on the assist act as well. Beautiful play out on the right hand side, but Chong throws it to Depay, left foot. Wow, not quite sure what happened there, but goalkeeper didn't want to catch it apparently. 51% possession, quite an easy game though, to be perfectly honest. So it looks like next episode we will be simulating the second leg. 8.5 for Greenwood, well done. Depay 7. Everybody else was kind of average. What has happened? It's 0-0 in the other semi-final. I'm betting your bottom dollar is going to be ourselves and Ajax. Right, we are going to leave it here now. I could just carry on simming. The next game when we come back is going to be virtually the title decider. We win this game and we will win the league, and just in time before we play Arsenal. Right, if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe. And until next time guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.